What do you do when one of your kids is feeling sad? Had this happen last year where I motivated this kid to hustle and they just wouldn't do it. They really wouldn't do anything I asked them to do. And it took a lot of patience for me to see that all of my awesome tactics were not going to work, not going to motivate and inspire this kid to hustle or be a good teammate or really do anything I asked. So I had to turn my volume all the way down. I had to take every motivational tool out of my pouch and throw it in the trash. And I had to do what some friends have done for me when I'm feeling really down and sad and depressed. And that's just come over, sit beside me, and be really quiet and just be there. So I just sat beside this kid and I was extremely quiet. And I started to notice a change, at least an opening up of themselves and taking off their guard just enough for me to try to throw some humor their way. It was quiet for a while, and then I threw out some scientific facts because I knew this kid liked animals. I said, you know, the aardvark has the webbed feet of a duck, and it's got the tail of a kangaroo, and it's got the snout of a pig, and it's got the tongue of an anteater and the claws of a bear. And I don't know how that ever happened. I don't know what was the origination of that. How in the world could all of that happen on one animal? Got a little smirk. So I went to the jellyfish, talked about how the jellyfish breathes, eats, and uses the bathroom all from the same orifice. And not much. Still didn't get much. But at least I felt like I got on that kid's playing field. And sometimes you just need to try and change one life when you go out and coach 40 kids. So I was able to have an assistant coach run the practice, and I just sat there quietly with this kid. And it took a lot of patience for me. I wanted to go out there and run the practice. I wanted this kid to do what I asked him to do on the first time. Most of the kids do, but this one didn't. And I've had some terrible things happen in my life, and not saying this kid did, but I can relate. I can see why maybe they wouldn't want to listen to some wacky dude in a fedora hat ask him to hustle. So I just sat there, really quiet, tried to throw some humor at him, and that was that. Fast forward 6 months later, the kid returns to Sandlot, a different kid, energy, hustling. I had taken a break from the kid, and we hadn't seen each other in a while. But when he returned, super excited to be there, hustling, smiling, energized, and motivating others. So I had to give him an award at the end of practice and just say, man, amazing job. Way to turn it around. But for you parents and coaches out there, diversify your portfolio because you never know what's going on at home. And sometimes they really just need somebody to sit there beside them and be super quiet. And then maybe talk about science for a little bit. So that's that, and I'll see you next time.